Folks, we're in the shop today. I got a new character unlocked here. This is Cameron. He's going to take you up on the roof because if, like I told you before in other videos, I'm not getting my fat butt up on the roof. But we want to show you our process of the roof. Cameron's going to take over from here. Everybody say hi, Cameron. Say down in the comments below. We call him Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean is his name.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I don't think the other guys call him. I do. Enough joking, but Cameron's going to take you up on the roof. I'm just going to show you exactly what we did on this roof. Also, I want you to jump over to James AZ Experts channel. Now, this coach in particular, this beautiful Dutch Star here, is actually sold. The customer is going to be here in about 2 or 3 weeks to pick it up, but we want to show you, highlight what we're doing during the PDI process. And again, Cameron's going to take over from here and show you exactly what we did.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Cameron with Sewell Motor Coach, and today we are in our service shop here doing a pre-delivery inspection on this 2013 Newmar Dutch Star. So today we are working with the silicone and the coating of the roof itself, because through our PDI so far we have already inspected things like the Dometic AC units, solar panels, the vents, vent caps, the whole works, satellites, everything functions the way it should. What we're focusing on today is the sealant itself. Just whoever had done this coating before has put silicone down, which is fine, but over time this is cracked. What we use is this Dicor product here. It is a lap sealant that is self-leveling, and unfortunately it will not stick to silicone. It will peel up sort of like a pancake after it settles. So, as you've noticed, it's a bit of a mess up here. So what we had to do was take some wood chisels here and sort of scrape it up. Not completely done with it just yet, but by the time we are, all of this will be cleaned up and ready to go. We'll show you how we put this on here in a quick little clip. Nothing special to it. We just want to coat it really heavy, make sure it seals good and that there's not going to be any leaking. So like I was saying beforehand, whenever you're putting this caulking down, whether you're doing it how we do it, like with this battery powered Milwaukee, normal caulk gun, whatever it may be, I mean, it is just silicone, well, Dicor, but practically the same. Good thing about this though, like I said, you don't need to be super neat with it since it is self-leveling and it has these waves to it. And I know it looks like, oh goodness, that's gonna look terrible, but by the time this settles and self-levels, it will be nice, flat, and smooth. So on top of that cracking silicone that was up here, up on this part of the roof that meets this front cap of the coach, they have this Extreme Bond tape put down on the coach here, and we'll be using the same thing for this section of silicone that was cracking here. What we'll do is we'll just take a piece of this tape here, put it down, make sure it adheres really well, and then put a bead of silicone back around this, or Dicor, I'm sorry, back around the edge of the tape to make sure it holds and seals well. All right guys, sorry, so I lost my cameraman, so I couldn't quite show you the process of doing this section here where the front cap of the coach meets the roof here. But the way we put this tape on here is pretty much about as simple as it gets. So this tape, it just has a backing on it that once you cut it, you peel that gray backing off and simply push that into place, and it adheres itself quite well to the coach. And then we took the Dicor and just put a small bead back around it. All right everybody, so as you can tell, it is the next morning, so we decided before we clean and coat this roof with our polish to let our Dicor set up a little bit. This will take probably a day or two more to fully set up, but right now the edges are pretty intact, so that way when we're cleaning this roof and getting it ready for our ZEP polish, the degreaser and the compounds we use aren't going to actually mess with the Dicor at this point. So what we use to actually clean the roof is just glass cleaner for the spots that are, you know, easy to clean, nothing stuck to it. But if we do have stains and whatnot that are pretty hard to get up, we like to use Purple Power degreaser. It's diluted, we don't like to use it at full concentrate, but after the roof is fully cleaned and we've wiped it all down free of dirt, debris, and all of that, we like to use this ZEP Wet Look floor polish. This is about $30 at Lowe's per gallon. It's a little expensive, but it works really well. What we'll do is we'll apply this pretty generously throughout the entire roof of the coach with white terry cloths. And the reason we use white is because we have learned through trial and error If we were to use, for example, these yellow microfibers, the yellow dye will actually bleed through into the ZEP polish, and you'll have a bit of a yellow tint to your roof. But we'll get started on this and show you guys our process. A little bit of time, some elbow grease, but as you can see, this roof is already looking brand new. By the time we put our ZEP wet look floor polish on it, I don't know if you can see over there, but it should look pretty similar to this open road here beside us. So we'll go ahead and get that put down. And just as a side note, in case you guys were wondering why, you know, we've been in socks through this whole video, our shop floor is definitely not the cleanest. So, you know, us stepping up here with shoes just kind of defeats the purpose before we coat this roof. So just as a side note here, whenever we go to put this ZEP on the roof, you'll notice we keep our Swiffer here pretty close to the edge of the paint, but we don't go on this because once this ZEP dries, it will dry a milky white color and it's really hard to get off the sides of these coach. So we'll just sort of let this Swiffer glide alongside the edge but not go over onto this. Couple more things left to do on this roof, like for example the slide covers will end up getting replaced on this one, as well as this peeling clear coat here. This is going to the paint shop and we'll get that fixed up too.
All right, you see what I'm talking about? This video was shot in multiple takes on multiple days. Today I'm doing the last part because it's raining and we got a ton of rain and it's so important. Now there's that coach that was in the shop next to the Dutch Star where we treated that roof. And I'm telling you folks, it's so important to make sure that you check your roof at least once a year. Let me clarify something. Any coach that you own, you should have somebody on top of your roof at least once a year doing an inspection on that roof, checking the lap sealant, all that stuff. As you can see, this Dutch Star was cared for and it was checked every year, but it needed some stuff done to it. And that's what we do here at Soul Motor Coach. Every coach goes through the same process. So if you buy one from us, your roof's gonna look just like that Dutch Star. Thank you for sticking in there to the end of this video. I know we had a little bit of fun with this one. We enjoy it, we enjoy having fun. What you see on video, folks, is what you get here at Soul Motor Coach. We have a lot of fun doing what we do. We really enjoy it. We limit the number of transactions that we can handle. We can only buy and sell so many coaches per month, and that's what we're gonna do, provide ultimate customer service. SewellMotorCoach.com, SEWELL motorcoach.com. Also, call my cell phone. If we have a coach in stock that you're interested in, please call my cell phone. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of rain on the camera there, but I wanted to do this. I thought to see the perfect opportunity to close this video out with some heavy rain we just had a few minutes ago. So if your roof isn't taken care of, make sure you get up there and take care of it. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I hope I'll talk with you soon. Oh, cell phone. I forgot. I got all sidetracked. Cell phone, 859-613-2574. Thank you so much. Take care.